They say luxury makes life easier. But that day, sitting in a first-class seat high above the clouds, I realized, it can also make you feel the most empty. I was flying from Los Angeles to Paris, first class. Champagne glass in hand, perfect lighting, noise-canceling headphones on. Everything around me screamed success. Just a few years ago, I couldn't even afford rent. Now, people called me lucky, inspiring. But inside, something felt wrong. Across the aisle, an older man was sitting, wearing simple clothes, a paper notebook in his hand that he wasn't watching movies or sipping champagne. He was writing. Smiling to himself. I wondered what someone like him was doing in first class. After takeoff, he turned to me and said, "Beautiful clouds, huh? Makes you realize how small we are." We started talking. I told him about my business, my brand, the dream life. He listened quietly, then asked, "And when was the last time you felt proud, not for what you bought, but for who you became?" I froze. No one had ever asked me that. Not my followers. Not even my friends. I didn't have an answer. Hours later, I saw him pull out an old photo, a young girl and a woman smiling that he looked at it with eyes full of both love and pain that he told me, "My wife passed away 2 years ago. This was supposed to be our trip. She always wanted to see Paris from above the clouds." Silence. In that moment, the champagne didn't taste the same, the comfort seat didn't feel comfortable anymore. I realized that all my luxury couldn't compare to what that man carried in his heart, memories. When the plane landed, I helped him with his bag. Before he left, he said softly, "Son, don't let your lifestyle become heavier than your life." That line stayed with me that I canceled my luxury hotel that night and checked into a small, local guesthouse that I spent the next few days walking through the streets of Paris, not filming, not posting, just living. That flight taught me something money can't buy. Luxury can fill your hands, but only reality fills your heart. Now, every time I fly, I remember that man, and I whisper a quiet thank you, for reminding me that sometimes, the richest moments come from the simplest hearts. Luxury isn't bad, but when it blinds you to reality, it becomes meaningless. True luxury is living